Imagine this, 7 years from today, you wake up and never have to work for money again. No lottery ticket, no rich uncle leaving you an inheritance, just a stickman, a plan, and starting with zero. Sounds impossible, right? That's exactly what I thought too, until I broke it down step by step. And by the end of this video, you'll see that retiring in 7 years isn't just clickbait, it's math. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button, because if you're serious about breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind, you'll want every edge, every tactic, and every stickman breakdown we've got here on Jet Set Finance. The brutal truth check. First, reality check. Retiring in 7 years isn't for everyone. It's not a vacation plan, it's financial boot camp. You'll have to slash, save, invest, and stick to it like your life depends on it, because it kind of does. Think of it like Navy SEAL training, but instead of push-ups, you're flexing financial discipline. And once you accept that, you can start by figuring out the most important number in your financial life. Define your freedom number. Retirement isn't an age, it's a math problem. Here's the rule. If you can live on 4% of your investments a year, you're financially free. Translation? Spend $40,000 a year, you need $1 million invested. Simple. So your real retirement age is the day your money can work harder than you do. When I first did that math, it was like someone smacked me with a calculator. Suddenly, I wasn't thinking about age. I was thinking about how fast can I hit my number? But knowing your number doesn't matter if you keep spending like a rock star. So let's fix that. You can't retire if you don't even know what you're retiring to. Once you have that number, the next step is cutting down everything in your life that doesn't matter. Slash and burn expenses. This is the not so fun part. To retire in 7 years, you'll need to save 50 to 70% of your income. Yes, really. That means no $8 lattes every morning, no Uber Eats addiction, and no I deserve it shopping binges. Every dollar you don't spend today is a little employee working for your future self. But here's the thing. You can only cut so far before life gets miserable. That's when you move to the other side of the equation, making more. Supercharge income. You don't shrink your way to wealth, you earn your way there. The fastest path to early retirement is boosting income. Side hustles, freelancing, consulting, climbing the career ladder, or starting a small business. You can't coupon clip your way to freedom. You have to out-earn your old life. Of course, stacking cash alone doesn't cut it. You've got to put that money to work. Invest aggressively, but smartly. With a massive savings rate, investing is where the magic happens. Your cash isn't meant to sit in a savings account crying. It needs to compound. Index funds and ETFs are the bread and butter here. Forget meme stock. Forget get-rich-quick scheme. Consistency wins. This isn't about gambling. It's about getting rich slow, fast. And if you really want to turbocharge things, real estate can add rocket fuel to your retirement plan. Leverage real estate the right way. No, you don't need to become a nightmare landlord, but house hacking, duplexes, or smart rentals can speed things up big time. Imagine living for free while your tenants cover the mortgage. Real estate isn't about HGTV vibes, it's about other people paying for your retirement. If you're still with me, you're probably serious about financial freedom. So do me a favor, smash that like button, because the YouTube algorithm might hate your savings rate, but it loves engagement. But whether it's stocks or real estate, the only way to win is with systems, not stress. Build systems, not stress. Set it and forget it. Automate savings. Automate investments, automate bills. The less you rely on willpower, the faster your money grows. You don't need a daily spreadsheet meltdown, you need autopilot. The lazier your system, the richer your future. But here's the secret nobody talks about. Boring beats exciting every single time. Stay boring, the secret weapon. Markets go up, markets go down, Twitter panics daily, ignore it. The truth is, building wealth isn't about chasing the next flashy stock tip or trying to be the next Wolf of Wall Street. It's about staying boring, consistent, and patient with investments like index funds. They quietly outperform most day traders and stock pickers because instead of betting on one company, you're buying the entire market, and the market almost always wins in the long run. The real killer of early retirement isn't the stock market, it's your own emotion. Stick with boring, proven investments and keep your lifestyle creep locked up. Your portfolio should put you to sleep, not keep you up at night. Building wealth isn't just about growing investments. It's also about cutting the biggest leaks in your budget. And trust me, nothing drains your wallet faster than the big three: housing, transportation, and food. Slash the big three: housing, transportation, food. The fastest way to retire isn't by skipping lattes. It's by slashing your three biggest expenses: housing, transportation, and food. Downsize your home, ditch the car payments, and stop Uber Eatsing your paycheck away. Nail these three, and you save thousands monthly without touching the small stuff. I once realized I was spending more on car payments and takeout than I was actually investing. That was my wake-up call. Downsizing my apartment and driving a cheaper car freed up hundreds every month. And when I cooked at home instead of DoorDashing every meal, my bank account finally stopped crying. It's wild how fixing the big three does more for your savings than skipping coffee ever could. Cutting expenses gives you fuel, but now you need to know where to pour it. But saving money is only half the equation. To retire in 7 years, you also need to supercharge the money you are keeping. That's where leverage comes in. Leverage skills, not just money. Most people think retiring early is only about investing cash. But here's the reality. The fastest wealth builders invest in skills that increase their earning power. Learning sales, coding, digital marketing, or even mastering negotiation can make your salary jump by thousands. More income means more to save and invest. Warren Buffett once said, the best investment you can make is in yourself. And he wasn't kidding. High-value skills not only pad your bank account, but also give you flexibility if you want to work part-time or consult after retiring. Stocks compound wealth over decades. Skills compound wealth overnight. And when you add it all up, slashing expenses, boosting income, and investing smart, the 7-year retirement plan suddenly looks a lot less like a dream and more like a blueprint. The 7-year blueprint. At the end of the day, retiring in 7 years with nothing isn't about being a financial wizard. It's about being brutally honest with yourself. Are you willing to sacrifice comfort now for freedom later? Are you ready to stop pretending that someday will magically arrive and instead build a plan that forces someday to show up in less than a decade? Because here's the truth. Most people will work until they're 65, complain about the system, and then realize they traded the best years of their life for a paycheck. You don't have to be most people. You can choose the harder road now, the one with fewer lattes, less status chasing, and more discipline. But that's also the road that leads to freedom while you're still young enough to enjoy it. The question is, do you actually want it bad enough? The choice is yours. Here's the truth. Retiring in 7 years from zero isn't about luck, inheritance, or winning the lottery. It's about discipline, systems, and playing the long game with intensity. 7 years of hustle can beat 40 years of grind. If a stickman can do it, so can you. Are you ready to design your freedom? If you're serious about financial freedom, you have two choices. Scroll to the next cat video or take action. Subscribe to Jet Set Finance for more straight-up, no BS strategies to build wealth faster than your boss can schedule another mandatory meeting. Because the earlier you start, the sooner you stop working for money and let money start working for you. Stickman out.